Thanks, Emily. Tea is not just for grown-ups, but kids can enjoy it as well. And today we're talking kid-friendly and caffeine-free teas with the president of the Tea and Herbal Association of Canada, Shabnam Weber. What is kid-friendly tea?
Well, I think it's, first of all, lovely to meet you. And,
lovely to meet you as well.
Thank you for having me. I think that this is really about integrating good habits into your kids, right? We know that tea is good for us as adults. We know that tea is healthy. And what we really think is important is to try to get kids to adapt habits of drinking tea at a young age. Now, obviously, we don't want them, filled with caffeine for obvious reasons. So we've got some beautiful herbal teas, and I've got some great examples here of how you can integrate it in, everyday things, and also do some healthy things. So the first one I'm going to do, I know it looks a little bit scary, Adam, but you're going to try this, and you're going to trust me on this.
Can you see the color on this?
So this is called butterfly pea, and butterfly pea is, well, it's a flower, as you can see, and it's ground down form. It looks like this, and I've made some oatmeal with it for you here, but while you're going to try that, I'm going to show you what happens when you put just a little smidge of this into some yogurt, and I'm going to mix it up, and it becomes like a Smurf color.
Yes, yes, it does. All right, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this now.
So the point being that, we want your kids to have healthy things, right?
It's good. Yeah.
Right? So it's just oatmeal with a little bit of butterfly pea and some maple syrup that I put in there.
It looks fun.
It looks fun, and that's really the idea here.
Butterfly
right?
pea?
Butterfly pea.
Sounds
and
fun.
It's a flower. It is. See, there you go. That's your regular yogurt that I just took, and I've mixed that up with some maple syrup and some of the butterfly pea powder, because that's how you get that intensity. Loaded with antioxidants, really good for mind, body, health, energy, all of these things. But are you going to get somebody to drink this? Maybe not at a young age.
Yeah.
But this is a really fun way to get some healthy habits. Pop that into a container. You see the beautiful color, and off to school they go.
Okay.
Now, on top of that, we want to hydrate, and we want to hydrate in a healthy way, right? So what I've done here is I have simply taken one of these fantastic products that so many tea companies have out right now, which are tea bags designed specifically to brew in cold tea. So it doesn't get any easier than this. Pitcher, cold water, bags into the fridge the day before or night before, or even the morning of. That's how quick they infuse. And into the drink container and off to school, minus the tea bag.
Now, what about for strength? I know myself, for a tea drinker, I'm one of the bag in and bag out really quick kind of guys.
Yep. And that's a really good question.
Can I try this?
100% you can. Do it
cup.
like the kids are going to do. So I haven't sweetened this. You can obviously
No, you haven't. No.
No.
It's still good, though.
It's delicious. Now, for your kids, I really like to mix these with some juice.
Okay.
Right? So like an apple juice or cranberry juice, just do like maybe a quarter, just top it up a little bit, and it's going to get some of that sweetness that you want.
Instead of putting sugar in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maple syrup is a great alternative. Honey's a super alternative. Now, to your question of how long to steep these, there's no actual tea leaf in it, so therefore you can let this sit. This has been sitting since yesterday.
Okay.
It's not going to get bitter.
Yeah, it's not bitter or overpowering at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, we've got probably about a minute left.
Perfect. And you can see we've done so many different types. Big bottle for big kids.
Yep.
So it's not just about the little kids. And then I want you to think about how you're going to end the day with your kids, right? And that means, go to the store with them, let them pick out their favorite cup, and have a nice little nighttime routine with them, where you're going to make a beautiful herbal tea. And there's so many different gorgeous flavors of herbal teas out there. This particular one is a raspberry and pomegranate one that I've done.
Oh, it smells amazing. Right?
And again, I haven't sweetened this, but you can for your kids. Just a little bit of whatever sweetener is their favorite. You can control the sugar. And then I just wanted to show this gorgeous book to you. So this is by a fantastic Canadian author, Denise Weisblath. And Denise has written this book called Tea Time Around the World. And you could read this with your kids at night. It teaches them about tea practices around the world in a really fun, gorgeous way. And it's really beautiful memories that you're building. And you're getting really good habits into your kids of drinking tea in a non-caffeinated form, and then eventually into the full-fledged that we all love.
That's it. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. This is actually quite good.
Glad you enjoyed.